Hare Krishna, Amit.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
So at last you gave a hand. You didn't come for recitation.
In our home there last night it was too much.
You can come
time.
out and recite for 5 minutes, na? Huh?
Yes, Mataji.
I recited because you didn't recite the 12th chapter. मेरे को ड्यूटी लग गया. ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपाय कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमति भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने. नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्देशतारिणे. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद. हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा. हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल. श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. हरे कृष्णा. We'll start. Come on, somebody start reciting.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Am I audible, Mataji?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay. Chapter 16. 1. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha. Abhayang Satta Sangshuddhi Jnanam Yoga Vyavasthitihi Dhanam Dhamascha Jakyascha Sadhyastayappa Arjabam Ahimsa Satyam Akradha Tyaga Santirapashyanam Daya Bhuteshu Lolupyam Mardabang Hrirachapalam Tejakhama Dhripi Shaucham Drohanati Mananita Bhavanti Sampadam Daivim Vidatasya Bharata. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said fearlessness, purification of one's existence, cultivation of spiritual knowledge, charity, self-control, performance of sacrifice, study of the Vedas, or austerity, simplicity, non-violence, truthfulness, freedom from anger, renunciation, tranquility, aversion to fault, fault finding, compassion for all living entities, freedom from covetousness, gentleness, modesty, steady determination, vigor, forgiveness, fortitude, cleanliness, and freedom from envy and from the passion for honor. These transcendental qualities, O son of Bharata, belong to godly men endowed with divine nature.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. So this present chapter is about the divine and the demonic qualities. Okay. So first we are talking about the divine qualities. So the Supreme Personality Godhead, Lord Krishna is saying the fearlessness, one who is not fearless. And that is the first quality of a devotee, and purification of one's existence and cultivation of the cultural, spiritual knowledge, giving in charity and self-control, performance of yajnas and studying of Vedas, performing severe austerities, living simple life, and being a non-violence, that is including your speech, which you are speaking to others, and your truthfulness, freedom from anger, renunciation, tranquility. So we are averse to fond-falling, all these things, you should have a compassion for all living entities, not only the human beings, all living entities, and should be free from envy and passion for honor and desire. We should not be have that passion for honor. These are the great qualities a person who is there in the mode of goodness will have. So Krishna is saying to Arjuna, O son of Bharata, so people who are godly men endowed with such a divine nature. Yeah. Kritika, yes.
Text 4. दम्भोदर्पोऽभिमानश्च क्रोधः पारुष्यमेव च अज्ञानं चाभिजातस्य पार्थसम्पदमासुरीम्. Translation. Pride, arrogance, conceit, anger, harshness, and ignorance. These qualities belong to those of demonic nature, O son of Pritha. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So next, in continuation, Lord again is saying, people who feel pride and they are arrogant of their possessions and they are conceit and they express anger very easily and they're very harsh, and definitely they are ignorant towards the scriptures and the godly qualities. So these people are said to be those belong to the demonic nature, O son of Pritha. Next. Yes, ma, Amit.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Text
Krishna.
5. Devi Sampada Vimokshaya Nibandhaya Surimata Ma Shuja Sampada Devi Mavita Tashi Pandava. The transcendental qualities are conducive to liberation, whereas the demonic qualities makes for bondage. Do not worry, O son of Pandu, for you are born with the divine qualities.
So these qualities, whatever we have described in our first verses, which are very much progressive, pro for liberation. Whereas the demonic quality, what we have discussed in a previous verse, that will cause you the bondages. So do not worry, O son of Pandu, Arjuna, you are born with a divine quality. That's what Lord Krishna is saying to Arjuna. Next, Kritika.
Text 6. द्वौ भूतसर्गौ लोके अस्मिन् दैव आसुर एव च दैवो विस्तरशः प्रोक्त आसुरं पार्थ मे शृणु. Translation. O son of Pritha, in this world there are two kinds of created beings. One is called divine and the other demonic. I have already explained to you at the length of divine qualities. Now hear from me of the demonic. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, as the chapter says, it's all about the divine and the demonic qualities. The Lord has described about the divine qualities in the very first verse, and he has given little hint about the demonic qualities. Now Lord is saying again to Arjuna that I will tell you in detail like how a demonic people will be. Yeah. Amit.
Hare Krishna. Text 7. Pravritting cha nivritting cha janana vidurasuraha na sauchang na parichachara na satyang tesu vidyate. Translation. Those who are demonic demoniac do not know what is to be done and what is not to be done. Neither cleanliness nor proper behavior nor truth is found in them.
Yeah. So they exactly don't know what has to be done, what not to be done. So they don't have neither a proper cleanliness, or a proper ethic or a proper behavior, and neither they are truthful also. Yes, Kritika.
Text 8. Asatyam pratishthamte jagadahuranishwaram aparaspara sambhutam kimanyat kama hetukam. Translation. They say that this world is unreal, with no foundation, no God in control. They say it is produced of sex desire and has no cause other than lust. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So, as we have discussed in the 15th chapter, Ashwata Vriksha, which is a reflection of spiritual world, which is unreal, and without any foundation. It is like a mirage in the standstill water. And we are attracted by sex desire, and we just produce living beings or whatever it is. Only lust is there in this. So no, there is no productive thing to say actually. So we are just deviated from a routine path, and the life is, they think what is not real as a real. They try to waste the time. So such is the mindset of a demonic people. Yeah. Amit.
Text 9. Etam drishtam vastavya nashpatmana alpo buddhayah prabhavantya gramapan swayaya jagat ahitaha. Following such conclusions, and demoniac who are lost to themselves and who have no intelligence engage in unbeneficial, horrible works meant to be destroy the world.
Yeah, people who are demonic, generally they don't have a control over themselves. That is the reason why they are all time angry, they lose the control, they use harsh words, they trouble others. Definitely they're ignorant people, they don't have any intelligence. So they always engage in unfruitful work, which will ultimately destroy the mankind. Yes, next.
Text 10. काममाश्रित्य दुष्पूरं दम्भमानम् अदान्विताः मोहात् गृहीत्वा सद्ग्राहान् प्रवर्तन्तेषु चिव्रताः. Translation. Taking shelter of insatiable lust and absorbed in the conceit of pride and false prestige, the demoniac, thus illusioned, are always sworn to unclean work, attracted by the impermanent. Hare Krishna.
So people see lust, greed, and anger. These are the three gates to the hell. People who are having these three things, definitely they'll go to the hell. And they're always involved in the pride and false prestige. And the demonic people are always illusion, and they don't have any unclean, untidy. So all nasty things, they're attracted towards the unclean and nasty things. So that will be the state of mind of a demonic people. Yeah. Next.
Hare Krishna. Text 11-12. Chintam parimeyang cha pralayantmupashritaha kamabhogparama evaboditi nishchitaha ashapasasya toibruddha कामक्रोध परायणः इहन्ते कामभोगार्थ मन्यायेनार्थ संचयान्. Translation. They believe that to gratify the senses is the prime necessity of human civilization. Thus, until the end of life, their anxiety is immeasurable, bound by a network of hundreds of thousands of desires and absorbed in lust and anger. They secure money by illegal means for sense gratification.
Yeah. So people who are they're engaged, the senses are engaged in pleasing themselves, not engaged in the service of the Lord, because they are forgetful about that they are servant of the Lord Krishna. Okay. So they try to eat good food, please all the senses, and try to strive for that and maintain all anxiety, just to pleasing all the senses. So they have unlimited desires, which is all absorbed in a lust and anger, and they try to secure money by any illegal means for sense gratification. Okay, next.
Text 13 to 15. Idamadya maya alabdham imam prapse manoratham idamasti idamapi me bhavishyati punardhanam asau maya hata shatrur hanishe balavan chaparaanapi ishvaroham aham bhogi siddhoham balavan sukhi आढ्योभिजन वानस्मि ह्योनोस्ति सदृशो मया यक्षे दास्यास्मि मोदिष्य इत्यज्ञानविमोहितः. Translation. The demonic person thinks, so such wealth do I have today, and I will gain more according to my schemes. So much is mine now, and it will increase in the future more and more. He is my enemy, and I have killed him, and my other enemies also will also be killed. I am the Lord of everything. I am the enjoyer. I am perfect, powerful, and happy. I am the richest man, surrounded by aristocratic relatives. There is none so powerful and happy as I am. I shall perform sacrifices. I shall give some charity, and thus I shall rejoice. In this way, such persons are deluded by ignorance. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. So the demonic people, how do they think is, I have so much of wealth today, I should gain more according to, and he will act in such a way and have a company of such a people who can increase the wealth. So I should increase it more in the future. And whoever comes in that way, they will try to think them as an enemy. And sometimes some people even kill them, and they think that I'm the proprietor of the wealth and all. So I'm the enjoyer, I'm perfect, I'm powerful, I'm happy, I'm the richest man. So I shall perform all sacrifices. Um, so they think I'm giving some donation to these, I'm doing some charity to these. That is okay, as because rest of the things he is enjoying. But ultimately, Lord Krishna is the ultimate enjoyer of the wealth. So these people will never give to the donations to the temples, or they do something productive for the upliftment of the temple and all those things. So such a people are always under delusion and said to be in the mode of ignorance. So these are the one of the quality of a demonic people. Next.
Text 16. अनेक चित्त विभ्रांता मोहजालो समावृतः प्रसक्ता काम भोगेषु पतन्ति नरके अशुचौ. Thus, perplexed by various entities and bound by a network of illusion, they become too strongly attached to sense enjoyment and fall down into.
Yeah, so they have anxieties and they have a lot of illusions, and definitely the attachment to all the material senses will make them fall down to the hell. Next.
Text 17. Atmasambhavitah stabdha dhanamanam adanvitah yajjante nama yajnaiste dambhena vidipurvakam. Translation. Self-complacent and always impudent, deluded by wealth and false prestige, they sometimes proudly perform sacrifices in name only, without following any rules and regulations. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, so these people, the demonic people, they're always deluded by the wealth and possessions what they have, and they get always absorbed in the false prestige. And sometimes even if yajna they are doing just for naam ke vaste, and they feel very proud of it, and they do not follow any rules and regulations for that. Next.
Text 18. Ahankaram balang darbam kamam krodam cha samashritaha mamatma paradeheshu Pradhishanto Apushuchakaha. Translation: bewildered by false ego, strength, pride, lust, and anger, the demons become envious of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is situated in their own bodies and in the bodies of others, and blaspheme against the real religion.
Yeah. So the demonic people, they are possessing all this wealth and beauty and whatever it is. So they are bewildered by this false ego and whatever the strength, the political connections, all this connection, they say, no, the pride, lust, anger. So they are even envious of the Supreme Personality of the Godhead, who are situated in their own body, but they can't recognize it. And as well as the body which is in the Supreme Personality of God, who is there in other living entities also. So, and they try to say about what is there in religion, what is there in religious practice, is it necessary to give it to Lord and all those things. Such a nasty comments they pass over the people who are there in the mode of a goodness. Next.
Text 19. Tanaham dvishatah kuran samsareshu naradhaman kshipamya ajastra shubhan asurishveva yonishu. Translation: those who are envious and mischievous, who are the lowest among men, are perpetually cast into the ocean of material existence, into various demonic species of life. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So these people are always envious of others. The demonic people are always envious of the people who are there in a divine mode, and they are lower. They may be wealthy, rich, beautiful, but they are very low in the blessings of the Lord, because they don't do anything from the senses to engage in the service of the Lord. So automatically, these people will fall into the ocean of the material existence. Into various demonic species of the life. See, whatever activity we are doing in a human form will have an after effect. We are the only individuals who is having a consciousness, and we can read scriptures, we can do japa, we can do all service with all the senses, which no other species, 84 lakh species is not having except for human being. So if we don't try to utilize this and we get carried away by the material life which is there, which is unreal, and we try to engage our senses in pleasing our senses and all, definitely we'll degrade to the lower animals in our next life. We forget about coming to the human form. We will degrade it to the lowest and the lowest of the animal forms. Yeah. Next.
Text 20. Asurinjani mapanna modha janmani mamopapaiva konteyo tatayanta tamangatim. Translation: attaining repeated birth among the species of demoniac life, O son of Kunti, such persons can never approach me. Gradually, they sink down to the most abominable type of existence. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So as we have discussed now, so the heinous of the crimes they are doing, the most heinous of their life they will get as a creature, So people, thus human life is one great opportunity to have a realization and regulate our activities and try to get out of this material world and from the cycle of birth and death. Next.
Text 21. Trividham narakassedam dvaram nashanam atmanah kama krodhastatha lobhas tasmat te tatrayam tyajet. Translation: there are three gates leading to hell. To this hell, lust, anger, and greed. Every sane man should give up this, or they lead to the degradation of soul. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, as I've been telling you from the beginning of the chapter, lust, greed, and anger, these are the three things which will lead us to the hell. Okay, so every human being should try to give up these. And how it is possible? Only by engaging our senses in the service of the Lord. So following the four regulative principles and giving up on certain food restrictions, no onion, no garlic. So these are the, having a sattvic diet will definitely have a good amount of help on your mind. So it will help you to regulate your life in a proper way. Yeah, next.
Text 22. एतैर्बे मुक्त कौन्तेयो तमोद्धारैस्त्रिनिर्भरः आचरत्यात्मन् श्रेयस्त यति पारं गतिम्. Translation: the man who had escaped these three gates of hell, O son of Kunti, performs acts conducive to self-realization and thus gradually attains the supreme destination. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So again, Lord is saying a person who escape all these three, demonic qualities, that is the lust, greed, and anger, who escape these, who will then definitely that person will become self-realized and he will attain the supreme destination, that is a Goloka. Okay. So that is something like a testing times, you have a trouble times, trouble ways and all, but only thing is that we should find out the ways by which we can escape that, and so that it will not affect our life by any means, and our ultimate goal is to go back to our Godhead, that is Goloka. Next.
Text 23. यः शास्त्रविधिमुत्सृज्य वर्तते कामकारतः न स सिद्धिम् अवाप्नोति न सुखं न परां गतिम्. Translation: he who discards scriptural injunctions and acts according to his own whims attains neither perfection nor happiness nor the supreme destination. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, a person who don't follow the Vedic injunctions or Vedic regulations or what exactly has been mentioned in the scriptures, and person who do on his own, and he will not either attain the perfection nor any happiness, nor he will reach any supreme destination. Yeah. Next.
Hare Krishna. Text 24. तस्माच्छास्त्रं प्रमाणं ते कार्यकार्यव्यवस्थितौ ज्ञात्य शास्त्रविधानक्तं कर्म कर्तुमिह हर्षति हर्षि Translation: one should therefore understand what is duty and what is not duty by the regulations of the scriptures. Knowing such rules and regulations, one should act so that he may gradually be elevated.
Yeah. So mainly what is a duty? That we have to duty bound by what exactly is there in the Vedic scriptures. We have to follow that without any this thing, and we should follow all the rules and regulations which is prescribed for the mankind to get elevated, and we should act accordingly. So gradually it will happen for us to be in the mode of a goodness, and we will develop the divine qualities, which in turn will help us to go back to our Godhead, that is Goloka. Okay, that's all for today. Any questions? Hare Krishna.
No, Mataji, no questions.
Nice, no? I like the chapter, divine and demonic qualities. Nicely they have given. Yeah. Tomorrow we'll do 17th chapter. Okay?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. How many slokas are there in 17th chapter?
28.
28.
28.
Okay. Fine. Okay. Are you people doing the quiz?
Yes, Mataji.
Please try to complete, ma. Okay?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. Thank you, participants. See you all tomorrow at 8 p.m. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.